This video contains or may contain spoilers for Hollow Knight. The term beast appears multiple times in Hollow Knight's text, but the overall context or meaning of it isn't really clear. I've touched on the subject before, but I wanted to dedicate an entire video to the meaning of the term beast in Hollow Knight. The first time we see the word is as part of the elegy for Hallownest in the 4th line, "A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed." Beast is clearly set apart from bug here, but Hallownest is said to have affected both of them. In Hollow Knight, bug usually refers to a citizen of Hallownest, while beast is usually reserved for wild creatures or those without higher intelligence. Bugs are more like people in the real world, while beasts are more like animals. The snail shaman calls the elder Balder in the ancestral mound a beast, which makes sense as although it is similar in size to many citizens in Hallownest, it is unable to speak and is not domestic, only having found its way into the mound because it was infected. The line from the elegy seems to imply that every living creature had their life improved by the establishment of Hallownest. Probably the most significant use of beast is the title referring to Hera. It's even the name of the achievement earned by breaking her seal. Although she is referred to as the Beast with a capital B, it's clearly not the only time the word is used in the game, nor is she the only being called Beast. Another instance is a lore tablet in the Mantis village which states, "The beasts are kept at bay." In this context, it definitely refers to the creatures of Deep Nest which the mantises actively fight off from invading the rest of the kingdom in exchange for their autonomy. Beast seems to be a common way to refer to the spiders of Deep Nest, and Hera would be called Beast since she was one of them, in particular their queen. The spiders are probably called beasts because they tend to be more aggressive and act less civilized than other species in Hallownest, such as attacking the workers who were attempting to build what would turn out to be the failed tramway. The word beast can also be found in one of Bretta's diary entries. If the knight defeats Grey Prince Zote 4 times, Bretta will leave Hallownest. The diary entry she leaves when this happens says that her white savior, that being the knight, was revealed as Beast. In this case, I think Beast means an uncivil creature, which Bretta would probably view the knight as after they had fought and defeated the Grey Prince multiple times. The knight is clearly not a spider, proving that any creature viewed as savage or less civil would be called a beast regardless of species. To me, the very most puzzling occurrence of the word beast is the description of the void idol in the Hall of Gods earned for defeating all bosses on attuned difficulty, not bug, nor beast, nor god. To break down what each of those mean, bug is an intelligent and civilized creature, beast is a savage and typically aggressive creature, and god is what the God-Seekers consider any powerful being who has a resonance that they can attune with. Since the knight is a vessel, one could see how they wouldn't be called either bug or beast because while they can't speak, they clearly have some level of higher awareness, although most of what they do in Godhome is fight bosses. Despite how powerful the knight can be with all of their possible upgrades, they are not seen as a god by the God-Seekers at first. For whatever reason, the God Tuner did not detect the knight as a powerful being like the game's bosses, probably because the knight's nature is entirely different from all the other creatures the Godseekers had encountered. There is a reason why the knight's idols in the Hall of Gods are containers of void, because that's where the knight's ultimate power comes from. This is different than the other vessels in Godhome, as the broken vessel's power comes from their shell being infected, and the pure vessel's power seems to have more to do with soul than void. So what do you think? How would you interpret the term beast in Hollow Knight? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to give it a like, share it, check out my other Hollow Knight videos, and subscribe to my channel for more. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.